Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you.
It's the...
This bout is
not too many seats to be had. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Beautiful counter shot. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Nice counter. And he scores with the counter. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This fight has a real good flow to it. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. A perfect counter shot. Counter shot lands. Perfect counter lands. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Punch, counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about TFE. There's the bell for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got a dummy shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
That hook was off target. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee just pickpocketing, stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. That swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't.
There's the bell to start round three. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. about that time counter shot. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Those counter punches have to hurt. Lucky that hook didn't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's a counter shot. Good counter punch. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That punch lands. Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Good counter punching. This is with the jab. Nice counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. There's the bell for round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Shot. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Catch and shoot. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Swing and a miss with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Teofimo Lopez that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it. Back into the fray here in round 5. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
That jab doesn't score. Give us a second to catch our breath. That counter punch caught him clean. Beautiful counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
He misses with that straight left. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? That will do it. They want no more. And that will do it. This fight is over.